Hi, I'm Chef Joe Mele, and I would like to bring to you a series of pasta making videos and tips. And I want to start out today with the very first basic tip of pasta making, and that is the making of the dough. Okay, so what you see here on the board is what we call durum flour. This is the actual flour that they use to make pasta. It is a very hard winter wheat flour. It's a little golden in color, and it's very durable, and it has a lot of flavor. Okay, the really amazing thing about pasta is you require two ingredients. I mean, you can add several other, but basically we're talking 1 pound of the durum flour and 5 eggs, 5 large eggs, because if you change the size of the eggs, it's going to affect the ratio of the flour and the egg mixture, and you're going to have a different turnout of your dough. So anyway, we're going back to the old-fashioned way, the way my grandmother used to make pasta. I'm going to show you 2 ways, but this is the most basic. You put your flour in a mound on a board, and you simply make a well, okay? And this is going to house the eggs, okay? So we got the well made. Now I'm going to crack 5 eggs in the bowl, beat them slightly, and then we are going to add them to the center of the well and gradually mix this, bring this all together by hand, okay, until we have a very smooth, pliable dough. If you get a little shell in there, just basically remove it. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to slightly beat our eggs. Okay. Pour those right in the center. Okay. And then with our fork, we're gradually going to bring all this together. Now, this is a much longer process. Obviously, if you have time and you want to experience old world pasta making, this is the way to do it. Okay. However, when we're in the restaurant business and time is money, obviously, so I'm going to show you the second way to do it in a little bit, and we're going to use technology a little bit. We're going to use a processor. Okay. But for authenticity, old world style, this is the way to do it. So gradually, you try to keep your walls of your well together, so you don't have pasta running or eggs running all over your board. Okay. Keep scrambling, basically like you're scrambling eggs. Okay. Little by little, as we say in Italian, piano piano. Okay. We add a little more. At this point, I take my dough scraper and I'm going to incorporate it this way. You'll think at first it's too dry, it's not coming together. Okay, have a little patience, have a little confidence, it'll all come back together. After all, we're making dough here, we're not making rockets. Okay? So what you want here is a really nice, smooth dough. If this feels at all like pizza dough, then it's way too soft, okay? A lot of people try to add water, they try to add olive oil, they put salt in here. You really don't need it. It changes the whole texture of everything. And the salt, people put salt in there because they want to flavor it. Okay, just a little word of advice. Italians cook pasta like they're cooking it in seawater. So that's the time when you flavor your dough in the cooking water. All right, so I got all this dough. Now I'm going to take my hand and knead it. Okay, bring it together. A così. Okay, and continue. Make sure I pick up all the remaining flour on the board. Okay. Some people say that the warmth and the feel of your hands produces a different dough than if you did it in a machine. The jury's still out on that. I'm not really sure yet if that's the truth or not. However, okay. once you get your all your ingredients in together, you just knead it. Okay, this will be a tiny bit sticky. Okay. Okay, we just want to incorporate those last bits. So look, now, you're going to see in a minute, I don't know how much time is left here, probably about 5 minutes or so. You're going to see in just another minute how quickly it comes together in the processor. Okay? Now, let's talk about the durum flour a little bit. Problem with durum flour is it's not available to most home cooks. Okay? We get this through purveyors, through Italian purveyors. If you were to go to a store and ask for durum flour, they're going to give you semolina. Okay? Everybody knows semolina is that really grainy, like a really fine grained cornmeal. Okay? Semolina and durum come from the same grain, same hard winter wheat. One is just more finely milled to a flour, and that's durum. Okay? And when they leave it in the coarser stage, that's semolina. However, if you try to make pasta straight up with semolina and 5 eggs, you end up with a very grainy, coarse textured pasta. Okay? So if you're going to get semolina and that's all you can find, I recommend using a ½ pound of white flour all-purpose and a ½ pound of semolina. And you'll achieve the same results. Okay, so look. So now, we've got a nice smooth dough, okay? It's all incorporated, so what do we do next? Obviously, we want to let this rest a little bit, okay? We want to let the gluten strands relax so that it makes it the pasta a little easier to manipulate, okay? So we wrap it plastic wrap, okay? This doesn't have to be refrigerated, okay? Just set it aside. Let it rest 15-20 minutes, and then you can start using it in your pasta machine. So, like I said, now I want to show you quicker. Okay, that took 7 minutes. Okay, let's show it. Okay, so now we're in the restaurant business, and we have to use, time is money, so we have to get this done quicker. We're not going to be standing there all day kneading pasta by hand. Okay, so same 1 pound of durum in the processor. Okay, now I got, again, 5 large eggs. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, same mixture. Okay, let that go just until it comes together. It's not going to make a dough. It's just going to gather together loosely, and then I'll show you what to do with it. Alright. So it's all come together, okay, but not as a solid mass at this point. Okay, so this is what we got so far, okay? Now we're just going to dump it out on the board. Okay. Already we've been about a minute. Okay, look how quick. Okay, we just knead it all together, and like I said, that 5 eggs and that 1 pound is a perfect ratio of flour to eggs. How much? Look at that. Same dough. One here, this one by hand. 7 minutes, this one by machine. 1.5 minutes. Okay, you be the judge. Like I said, time is money. Okay, so now we're going to wrap this one as well. So we've got 2 doughs. So now we've got about, between the eggs and the pound of durum, about 1.5 pounds of product. Okay. If you were to turn this into your favorite pasta, you're going to end up with enough pasta to feed a family of 4 out of that 1.5 pounds of product. And what are we talking there? 5 eggs, probably $1.50, and a pound of durum flour, maybe $3 total to feed a family of 4. Okay. So that's your basic dough. Okay, we're going to set it aside, let it rest. Next series, we're going to show you how to cut, and then we're going to do a little demonstration on how to cook fresh pasta. Thanks for watching.